Truth Man here, and the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We got a content by request. One of my supporters and moderators, Vanilla, wanted me to talk about, is it right for women to be pastors? Does the Bible permit women to be pastors? And the answer is no. Now, here's the thing. She can be a pastor in an all-women's church. Because the Bible tells us, people say, well, that's the New Testament. People use the New Testament against the Old Testament and the Old Testament against the New Testament. But the Most High said, men shall have rule over you. Because when Adam and Eve sinned, it was mainly Eve that was behind it. And I got scripture, don't worry. I got scripture to back up what I'm saying. No worries. No worries. Verse 9, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9 says, likewise, I want women to adorn themselves with proper clothing, modestly and discreetly, not with braided hair and gold or pearls or expensive apparel, but rather by means of good works as it is proper for a woman making claim to godliness. Verse 11, a woman must quietly receive instruction with entire submissiveness. Verse 12, but I do not allow a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man, but to remain quiet. Verse 13, for it was Adam who was first created and then Eve. And it was not Adam who was deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a wrongdoer. But women will be preserved through childbirth if they continue in faith, love, and sanctity with moderation. So let's go. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just talk about this. Now, the Most High himself said that men shall have rule over you. This is something that the disciples and the Apostle Paul agreed upon, and that's the woman's role in a relationship and in the church. Where y'all at nowadays? I don't know. Y'all lost me. Y'all lost me. Because for one, people don't listen to prophets. So I could have told you that, yeah, women can be in ministry, but their ministry should be over women and children. It shouldn't be over men. It shouldn't be over men. But people try to change everything. The Most High already told y'all he don't change, and y'all still trying to change stuff. Say, well, Deborah was a judge. More than likely, Deborah got that position because somebody died. I'm just saying, man. Why wasn't any of the disciples women? He had women with him. You know why? Because he didn't look. The Messiah himself didn't appoint women to be pastors. That's why. He had women following along with them, helping them, but he didn't appoint them to be pastors. That's why he had 12 disciples and they were all men. Come on, man. This is self-explanatory. I mean, y'all believe the Bible where it's convenient. Y'all don't y'all don't be wanting to believe that hard stuff, like getting married over and over and over again. And you in sin, you just adultery. Y'all don't want to believe that stuff. Y'all want to believe he just this mushy, cushy genie in the sky, far above. That's what y'all want to believe, but that's not the case. So, Vanilla, if that answers your question, a woman can be in ministry, but not over men. not over men. Paul didn't make that up. Look, I gave you how many of the disciples were women? How many of the prophets were women? It's not that he doesn't use them or he has some type of favoritism. He did that because we see what happened. In the Garden of Eden, yeah, Adam was the leader, but the role wasn't clear cut. And look what happened. After that, he just took a different approach. I know y'all want to, oh man, he misogynist. Okay, so the Most High is misogynist too then. If I'm misogynist, when all my views come from him, so if I'm misogynist, then you calling him a misogynist? Come on, man. My views come from him. I just read to you in the scripture. I gave you an example with the disciples and the prophets. It wasn't no women. It wasn't. Because they not supposed to lead men. They supposed to learn, like the Apostle Paul said, with all submissiveness. You ever been in the church where you allow them to talk and now you can't get a word in? You got to stretch your sermon out? I have. I've seen it. You ever been in a church where the wife gives the husband the look? You ain't supposed to be doing that. You know what you supposed to be doing? You ever see how, is that the pimp Snooki from Milwaukee? How when he used to walk around with his girls, how his girls be looking? These women will be married to you and be like they trying to strike fear in you. What you gonna do? Divorce? Go do it. After a while, I got tired of her talking about she gonna leave. I said, do it. Cause I'll buck. People, I don't let people just keep saying something to me like I'm supposed to be scared. I told y'all when I was working in the jail, they kept talking about what they was gonna do to me. I got on my knees and said, do it, please. Please, I want you to do it. I'm tired of you saying you gonna do it. If you gonna do it, do it. I'm gonna do this when I catch you. Do it. I got so tired I had heard that for like a year straight. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. For a whole year. Do it. Just like with that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Oh, you after a while, I just was like, do it. Go ahead. You act like I can't get nobody else. Do it. This is among the reasons why. It's just wise. Women and men function differently. We got different functions. Our emotions are different. And sometimes it's the same, like when a woman raises a guy. But it's a reason why you ain't never seen through the Bible. You see it now because they trying to be like free and loose and stuff. But you don't see in the Bible women pastors and women prophets. Why you think, remember the lady kept following the Apostle Paul? These are men of God. And he said, get on out of here. He rebuked her because he knew that she probably was trying to get a position as a bishop or something with him. She was trying to use them. So he turned around and rebuked her. He got tired of her saying that stuff. These are men of God. Every time men give women too much position, they get in trouble. You handle your own positions. If you're going to delegate authority to her, do it in a certain way. Like have a woman and children church. Then you could have a woman pastor. Be like, we're gonna have a ministry for the women and the children too. You could have the person over that could be a woman. But women don't need to, and it's not just me talking, I showed you the scripture, to be in authority over men. Then these compromising pastors talking about some pastors. So now you putting women over men. Pastors, such and such. You putting women over men. Well, I hope that helps, Vanilla. I do thank y'all for watching and keep tuning in for more videos.